What is up, everyone? James Baek here, and welcome back to another episode of the Singles Battle Spot. It is a brand new season, Season 4, and I kind of wanted to play some singles, so why not try to climb the brand new season ladder? I don't know if we're going to do that great or not, but we have this cool QR code team with Specs Latios, which I really want to use in singles. Specs Latios is one of my favorite Pokemon to use in general. Whether it's VGC, whether it's Doubles Battle Spot, when it was allowed in VGC, and singles, it was just a very fun Pokemon. I love Specs Latios. Found this team on the global link, so why not? I'm not a very good singles team builder, but I do love playing with other people's teams. And yeah, let's find some games. If you want to see more singles on the channel, show your support. I'll also be hitting up the Doubles Battle Spot ladder. Maybe even the Special Battle Spot ladder, because 1v1 is looking very interesting for the Season 4 Special Battle Spot ladders of 1v1 type of battle. And obviously VGC is always on this channel. Going to try to bring back Pokken and some other stuff. Going to try to expand the channel some more so, you know, we can grow as a VGC, not only as a VGC, but maybe Pokemon, and then we can move on from Pokemon to like video game, because that's what the channel was originally made for, video game content. And I do love playing Pokemon, whether it's singles, doubles, VGC. I just love all that. So let's see, our first opponent is rocking a Chanty Toxapex stall looking team. We do have Blaziken, which does do pretty well, except against the Toxapex. We also have Gyarados. Gyarados can do some massive work here. So I wonder what I want to lead. What do I want to bring even? I don't like Toxapex or Chansey. Really don't. Landers can do some work. I do have knockoff on this set. I'm just worried about Skarmory. If it has Brave Bird. I think Landers is a fine lead. It's Assault Vessel. That's Charizard Y. I can do some work. I'm not really worried about Charizard X. Do I bring Blaziken? I think Latios is key, because Latios just does so much damage in general. And I think Gyarados in the back. Because Gyarados, if it can start getting some Dragon Dances up, can sweep the entire team. Helps against Muck, as well as Toxapex, as well as the Gliscor, and can do some massive work against the Charizard, depending on if it's Charizard X or Y. So we're going to go with these three. And yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of 3v3s, but I do enjoy playing in-game singles. And I also like playing Showdown. Maybe I'll bring some Showdown back, because I did do like Showdown sessions earlier, like, what was it, 2015, 2016 I last did it. But I think I'll bring them back. Let's have some fun though. Let's have some fun. And man, my eyes, I know they say like Asians have small eyes, but man, I can barely see mine, like when I'm actually looking on the screen. I don't know about you people. It's probably because I'm just really tired. I don't know why. I'm like always tired. But we're going to lead Landers variant here against the Charizard, so I guess we get to find out what kind of Charizard this is. We might see an immediate switch out. I could definitely see an immediate switch out. I am thinking just clicking Rock Tomb is my best play in general. Yeah, because I can definitely take a Fire Blast, so I'm going to go for Rock Tomb. I don't care if he's X or he's Y. Probably going to be switching on to Skarmory, but it's actually Charizard X. So interesting option coming out. We're going to find out who's faster between the Charizard X and the Landers. So I don't know what kind of speed investment this Landers has, as it's Will-O-Wisp Charizard X. Oh, I did not see that one coming. I'm so used to Dragon Dance. But Rock Tomb will come out, so we will weaken this Charizard by not very much at all. Will-O-Wisp is a huge threat. I don't know if he's going to go for Roost again. Well, I would assume he would go for Roost here. There's like no reason not to. I think I'm going to U-turn out and go to Latios and threaten him with the Draco Meteor, so maybe he'll be forced to incline to switch out. What would come out? Chansey, I would assume, like, or Skarmory. I guess I could click Psyshock no matter what, because I could always double back out in my Landers. But man, oh, we're gonna see the Charizard switch out. Actually, gonna go to Toxapex, which I don't mind, because I can go out in a Latios, or I could go on to Gyarados and click a Dragon Dance. That's also pretty free. Wish I could see my opponent's team again, because I don't remember exactly what my opponent had. I could go out into my Gyarados anytime though, but it's kind of risky going for a game now. Especially since Chansey does still have its Violite if Chansey is brought. Skarmory is also a Pokemon. I think I'm going to go Toxapex and just fire off some Psychics. Go to Latios, fire off some Specs Psychics. Definitely going to KO Toxapex. Maybe I could also go for Thunderbolt in case the Skarmory decides to come out. There's a potential chance that Muk comes out though. I could also drop a Draco Meteor. Maybe Latios wasn't the play. I think I'm actually going to double back into my Landorus. Muk might be in there. Maybe that's why he went for Will-O-Wisp first turn. Well, if it's Muk there, Gyarados can do a lot of work once it gets to one Dragon Dance up. So I think I'm going to just fire off a Psychic and see what he has. If it is that Muk, I'm not really too worried. Yes, it's probably Pursuit. It's actually Skarmory. So I could have fired off Thunderbolt. I don't really mind though because I will get some chip damage onto the Skarmory. And Spikes don't really hurt me. Wow, Specs Psychic. That's not a resist, pal. Oh my lord. Specs Psychic. I love Specs Latios. It's putting in the work. 2 Psychics will be able to knock out this Skarmory. So I will go for this Specs Psychic into that Skarmory. And it will be... Oh, actually not be able to pick up the knockout. But we get a special defense drop. So my opponent's actually going to roost. So that special defense drop hurting my opponent. But it looks like it was a roll anyway. So if I got a high roll the next turn, it wouldn't have really mattered. But... my opponent is forced to switch out if he wants to save Skarmory. It doesn't have a safe switching, so I'm guessing Skarmory will probably be forced to go down. Unless he really wants to go into Charizard or sack Toxapex, which I doubt it. So Psychic will come out into Skarmory and finish out that Skarmory. And Specs Latios is looking like a huge threat to my opponent. If I clicked Thunderbolt, it would have been probably an easy setup, but I didn't want to activate maybe a potential red card. Also, I think Psychic was the overall best play in general. So Charizard's going to come out. I have a very safe play into my Landorus because getting this Intimidate off, being able to switch, Toxapex shouldn't be taking his Specs Draco Meteor too well. Should probably do at least 80%. So I will bring out my Landorus, get this Intimidate off onto the Charizard, and let's see what my opponent goes for. It's going to be the Flame Charge, so going to try to boost its speed. Not really too helpful for my opponent. Although I could have just went for the Psychic, which I am kind of ashamed of. But I could just go for Rock Tomb, to be honest. I think I'm just going to click Rock Tomb. If he wants to keep clicking Flame Charge, that's fine. Yeah, he's just going to keep clicking Flame Charge, which I am okay with. I always have my Gyarados in the back anyway, and since he's already at -1 attack, so he's not really doing much in the first place. Just go for that Rock Tomb. So he's at -1 speed. Maybe I should go out into Gyarados now on another Flame Charge, or maybe a Roost here. I could also go to Latios, but I don't think that's the play. I think I want to go Gyarados here. Definitely want to go Gyarados here. Get an Intimidate off. I don't think he goes for double Willow, or at least not yet. So I'm going to bring out my Gyarados and get this Intimidate off onto this Charizard. And then what I'm going to try is get my Latios in for free. We're going to see another Flame Charge come out and target down the Gyarados, which I do not mind. Yeah, that doesn't really do much at all. I don't know what he's going to go for here though. Roost or something. I'm just going to go back into my Landorus. Because I don't want Gyarados burned. I could potentially get a catch a Will-O-Wisp. And then double out into my Latios. And -3 this Charizard. X is at. So it shouldn't be doing too much. As yeah, we catch the Will-O-Wisp. Nice. And yeah, I'm not in Dragon Claw range yet, so I doubt he goes for it. I think his best play is to go for Roost in general here. So what I'm going to do is actually go into my Latios here. And prepare the Specs Draco Meteor for whatever comes in. The match is going to be forfeit. I think my opponent knew that it was very unlikely for him to win with the Charizard X already at -3 attack. Most likely didn't carry Dragon Dance or Solar Stance to boost its attack power. So Latios could have just came in any time and just swept the game alongside Gyarados. So no matter what, I feel like I had that game. I could have also just U-turned, I guess. Actually, maybe U-turn was the better play there. But I guess I could have kept Landorus healthy just in case something went wrong. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the play I made. 15-18, nice. We're starting off 1-0. We're starting off 1-0. Let's see if we can get some more wins. And let me know if you guys and girls out there enjoy seeing singles on the channel. We're going to face T, 1530 rating. I'm not that good at singles. I really am not. I'm pretty new to singles. Well, not really new. I have played just for fun. I played a lot for fun in 5th and 6th gen. But otherwise, yeah. To the competitive team, I am kind of new, so let's see. Mimikyu, Cloyster, Arcanine, Palossand, Mega Pinsir, and Greninja. So, very threatening team. Oh man, I really want to go into Latios and just start sweeping. Blaziken looks really good against my opponent's team. But the problem is that Pinsir is looking like a huge, massive threat. So, I think Scizor is a pretty solid lead overall. Yeah, Pinsir looks like a very solid lead. Gyarados can put in a lot of work in the late game, I feel like. And honestly, Tapu Koko looks pretty good. So does Blaziken. Blaziken can do a lot of work. I think Tapu Koko is probably better. We are Scarf Tapu Koko. So let's see how this is going to go. The problem is what kind of Arcanine that is, because I'm not going to be able to freely switch into it. Maybe Landers would have been a better call. Maybe just going for U-turn. But I didn't want to lead Landers against maybe a Greninja lead. So I'd rather just lead my Scizor. Of course, this could be HP Fire, Protean Greninja, so I would probably scout for the HP Fire. But Mimikyu is kind of in my range of predictions, so Mimikyu's going to come out against my Scizor, and I think I will just go for a U-turn. U-turn's pretty safe. Arcanine might want to come in. I don't know if he carries Will-O-Wisp. I don't know if they actually do. Oh, I don't know if this is a bulky one. I think I'll just U-turn anyway. I don't want to really just risk anything. It looks like he stays in, so might be Will-O-Wisp. Could be Swords Dance, which I wouldn't be surprised to see. But I will go into my Scizor. And Mega Evolve here, gain the defense boost, and we will see Hone's Claw actually. So I do not mind seeing Hone's Claw. Gonna boost its attack and accuracy by 1 stage, but I will go for the U-turn. I guess I could have double bullet punched. Might be Focus Sash on Mimikyu, might be the reason why, but I don't really mind this position at all. I can go out into my Gyarados and double back into my Scizor for a very safe play. Or I could go into Tapu Koko, I guess, but no, I think Gyarados is a smarter call, because I think it will make him want to incline to go for a play rough. So I will go on to Gyarados here, puts the neutral attack into the Mimikyu. And yes, I could go for Dragon Dance, but I don't think Dragon Dancing yet is very safe. I want to make sure I'm in an absolutely safe position before I want to start Dragon Dancing up. So let's see, I do want to go back into my Scizor here. Now let's see what my opponent's going to go for. Gonna be that play rough, so probably expecting the Mega Gyarados, which is why I kind of want to go into Scizor. I want this chip damage on the Mimikyu first. It is Life Orb on Mimikyu actually, so it will go down to a Bullet Punch. I wonder if my opponent's going to stay in or not, but I will go for a U-turn here since Scizor is still pretty healthy. And U-turn hits pretty much anything. Shadow Claw is going to come out, which I do not mind. I'll probably go back. I'll probably go into Tapu Koko this time and start going for the Volt Switch. My opponent's... oh yeah, U-turn actually did a lot less than I thought. I forgot the Ghost... oh yeah, it's Quad Resist. I keep forgetting that Fairy Resist bug. Or at least I'm pretty sure it does. I know Ghost Resist. Okay, now I'm getting my types confused. I'm going to Gyarados. Get this Intimidate off. So this Mimikyu's at -1. Honestly, is there like a reason not to Dragon Dance up? I mean, he's at -1 attack. A Dragon Dance here would be pretty good. 2 Dragon Dances might let me just sweep up the game. Cloyster could be a problem. Wait. Oh, I Mega Evolved to Scizor. I'm not Mega Gyarados anymore. Whoopsie, I forgot about that. I don't know what my opponent's doing, but I'm going to go back into Scizor anyway. I'm just going to keep roosting. Because I don't want to risk Shadow Claw crit onto my Gyarados just yet. So I'll go back into Scizor as we see a Hone's Claw. Okay. But I'm going to try to roost up anyway, get Scizor healthy, and then I guess Bullet Punch this Mimikyu, because this Mimikyu's just been staying on the field this entire time. So I will go for Roost here. Actually, maybe I shouldn't Mega Evolve to Scizor. We're going to see another Hone's Claw, which I do not mind, because I do have Bullet Punch. So no matter what, I don't care if your Mimikyu's back at +1. I get my Scizor in very healthy, get the Roost off. And now, Scizor at basically full health, with a Bullet Punch coming to Mimikyu's way. I don't think there's really anything my opponent can really do. So I'll fire off a Bullet Punch. Shadow Sneak wouldn't do much. If my opponent had Arcanine, I would suspect my opponent would have brought it out a lot earlier in the game, or kept expecting the U-turn. But we're going to finally fire off this Bullet Punch, and with that U-turn damage, I guarantee the knockout. I keep forgetting, like, Mimikyu's not really bulky of a Pokemon in singles. Sometimes they are in VGC to take on Kartanas with the Smart Strike, but yeah, we get rid of the Mimikyu. So now to 3v2, we're pretty healthy. Palossand's going to come out, which is interesting. I don't know what this Palossand's going to do. I could Sword... Well, is there a point of going for Swords Dance here? I kind of want to Swords Dance up, to be honest, because Palossand shouldn't be doing too much. I'm going to try a Swords Dance here. Because I don't know if... I think Palossand gets Thunderbolt, so I don't want to risk my Gyarados ever. It's going to be Stockpile, okay. Which I don't exactly mind, because my Scizor will be able to beat out the Stockpile with the Swords Dance combination. So we'll be able to get the +6, and he's only limited to +3, so I do not mind this too much. So, gonna go to +4 Scizor. Let's see what this Palossand decides to go for. Earth Power Shadow Ball shouldn't be doing too much. It looks like a bulky set. Gonna throw off a Shadow Ball here. Yeah, that doesn't do too much. Luckily, no special defense drop. We will go for another Swords Dance here. We're going to go for a +6 no matter what, because if he goes for Stockpile to raise his defenses, we'll be at +6, so 2 Bullet Punches will guarantee the knockout. Not sure if +4 would allow me to. He goes for another Stockpile. But we are set up with Scizor, so I think Scizor is ready to start sweeping the game. Let us see. We're going to go for the Bullet Punch here and see how much it does. I would assume at least 60%. Yeah, about that. Shore Up is going to come out, but I'm doing more damage with Bullet Punch than he is recovering, so I am completely fine with how this turn is going to trade. And I always have the chance to crit. He's leftovers. Okay, so he might be recovering a bit. Yeah, but I'm still doing more damage with Bullet Punch, and I always still have the crit chance. So, and I think he's forced to Shore Up again. No matter what. Well, actually, I think he would lose this unless I'm getting some really low rolls. Yep, we're going to see Stockpile, but I believe another Bullet Punch will finish off this Palossand. So no matter what, this was basically what I was aiming for. Leftover is going to heal him, but we have 3 more attack points than him, technically. I guess they're not really points, but stat boosts. So 3 more stat boosts, so we're going to go for the Bullet Punch. And this should finish off the Palossand here at this range. Yes, so Palossand will go down, so Palossand is gone, and now this is a +6 Scizor, which is ready to take on almost anything my opponent can throw out. A Cloyster is going to come out, which shouldn't be able to beat Scizor at all, and I will be able to win the game by clicking Bullet Punch twice. There's nothing my opponent can do. No move from Cloyster, unless it's Specs Hydro Pump, I guess? Can KO me? I don't know. Bullet Punch is going to come out, bring it down to a Focus Sash, and let's see what my opponent does. He has to attack here. Nope, goes for the Shell Smash, and Bullet Punch will be able to guarantee the game. I think I had the game pretty much sealed up no matter what with my Scarf Tapu Koko in the back anyway. Actually, I'm not sure if Scarf Tapu Koko outspeeds Cloyster. I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Gonna go for the... Unless it's Jolly, I guess, on Cloyster. But Bullet Punch will be able to finish off the Cloyster, and we will be able to pick up 2 wins so far on the series. Not bad. Let's go for a 3... Let's go for 1 more win. Let's get the 3 wins in the first episode of Singles Battle Spot in a long time. Let's get this win. Let's get this win, boys. But, yeah, it feels pretty nice. I feel like playing singles really helps me in general. Like, just playing Pokemon in general. Like, playing different formats will just help you get better at other formats as well. I get some ideas from singles. I have gotten a lot of ideas actually from singles for my VGC teams and vice versa. So I feel like it's very fun to compare metas and, you know, experiment around. But yeah, let's see if we can pick up 1 more win. 1535? Not bad. I think the highest I've ever been on Sun and Moon Battle Spot for singles is 1560, and I think it's only because I think I played like 12 games maximum. No, not 12 games maximum. I think for the channel I've had 12 games or something like that, and for in general I think I played less than 50. Less than 50, that's for sure. I think one time I tried laddering on my own and I kept going even. I kept getting 1 win, 1 loss, and it kept going for a long time. Audrey from France with a 1705 rating. Let's see. Oh, it's a QR team. Mawile, Gengar, Mimikyu, Porygon 2, Thundurus, Incarnate, and Breloom. Okay, so Scarf Tapu Koko's looking pretty good here. Like, Scarf Tapu Koko, he doesn't have any terrain, so Breloom Spore is pretty useless in general. Which is looking pretty nice. Just wondering what I should really bring, because I don't exactly have the most solid answers to my opponent's team. I think Tapu Koko. Do I want Mega Gengar or Mega Scizor? I think Mega Scizor is better. Yeah, Mega Scizor is probably better. Tapu Koko is a good lead. I think Scizor. I think Blaziken's very solid against my opponent's team, but I don't know what I want to feel about it. I think Landorus is very safe because it can pivot around if you turn to get knock off the Porygon 2's Violet. I think I'm gonna go Landorus. My opponent doesn't exactly have the best ways to deal with Scizor, unless Fire Fang on a Mawile, or maybe Life Orb, Nasty Plot, Thundurus I guess could do some work. I'm not sure. I think you would run Variant for him if you want that kind of power. So let's see what my opponent's going to bring out. Mawile is going to be a bit of a pain though. We will lead Tapu Koko, which can do a lot of damage to my opponent's team. Doesn't have electric resist. Porygon 2 is going to lead. Okay. So I wonder if my opponent's going to throw off like a Tri-Attack or maybe something like a Toxic turn 1. Download is going to activate and get a special attack boost. I don't think these things carry. He might carry Thunderbolt, but yeah, I'm just gonna Volt Switch. Maybe I should have let Landorus Variant, but I will just go for the Volt Switch here, and that does a pretty decent amount. So might be physically defensive Porygon 2. I think I want to go Landorus. He might Ice Beam, but I think I want to knock off the Violet as quick as possible. So I'm gonna go Landorus and see what this guy wants to do. If it Ice Beams, it doesn't KO me at least. Oh, Trick Room actually. Oh, I should have considered that option. Okay. Out to Scizor we go. This is actually not bad for me though. I get to go into Scizor, and what this allows me to do, it takes an Ice Beam 1. Or just tries to attack. Okay. Maybe predicting switch, or maybe you don't have Ice Beam. Oh, that does more than expected. Okay. If he has Thunderbolt, he goes for it. I'm going to Roost up and see what he has. He does stay in, so I'm guessing he does carry Thunderbolt, or is going to go for a Tri-Attack status. I will go into Scizor though and see what he has. Oh, he has Hidden Power Fire. And I think that's the game. I don't think I have anything that can beat this Porygon 2. Alright, I'm going back into Landorus. So I guess it's Hidden Power Fire, Tri-Attack. Well, I guess I should have expected that. To be honest, I don't really see Hidden Power for Porygon 2, but I have used it before. I will just go for the knockoff here. Maybe Violet Landorus can't. Oh wow, he's 3 attacks. He's not actually. And that actually KOs Landorus. Wow. I got absolutely destroyed in this last battle. Wow. Wow. But yeah, Porygon 2 is actually really good in general. Jeez. I got actually destroyed. Yeah, I'm gonna forfeit. There's no point of wasting time. I already know when it's over. Jeez. I can't believe 3 attack Porygon 2, not something I was expecting. I thought it'd be like a Trick Room Recover variant. Just because, I don't know, sending a Trick Room multiple times potentially. But, okay, we got destroyed by that Porygon 2. But I think that'll be the end of today's video. Oh, wow. It's not even that long, actually. It's only about 24 minutes. Do I want to do another? I think I'll do one more, actually. Why not? I want to make my videos usually about 30 minutes long, so let's try to go for one more, I guess. I think that is fine, and I don't think anyone can complain about that. But yeah, I got a lot to learn. So maybe I should have brought Blaziken there. I didn't have. This team doesn't exactly have the best ways for counters to Trick Room. Like, it doesn't have anything that could stop it. Alright, what is this? A Greninja, Mimikyu, Swampert, Lucario, Latios, and Chandelure. This is a very interesting team. Gyarados looks pretty good in this matchup. I think I am going to bring Mega Gyarados because Mega Gyarados, look at my opponent's team and look at Mega Gyarados, it seems very solid. My opponent, unless it's like Thunderbolt Latios, can't really do much to Gyarados. So, gonna have to get into a position where I can start sweeping with it. I think Tapu Koko is very solid lead. The only thing that could really stop that, I guess, is the Latios or the Swampert, but Swampert doesn't really threaten Gyarados, so I think that's okay with me. Yeah, Tapu Koko is pretty safe. Does Blaziken do anything? That's the question. It does a knockoff for that Chandelure and a Latios. I think I will try out Blaziken because I never actually tried out Blaziken, and I think Gyarados is my last Pokemon. Landers doesn't really do much. Yeah, I think this is fine. We'll see how this goes. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure what to expect. Maybe my opponent will lead Mimikyu like that first opponent or second opponent did? I don't remember now. But we'll see. I have no idea what to expect at all. Okay, what are you gonna lead? Is this Battle Royale music? Eh. Swampert. Okay, so my opponent leads straight off with the Swampert. So I'm guessing it's Stealth Rocks? Or Stealth Rocks, maybe? Wish I had Hidden Power Grass. I did Dazzling Gleam, though, and I don't think he would stay in. I mean, I have a very safe switch into Gyarados. I think he would try us up his Rocks. But I don't think I want to play that game. If he is Rock Swampert, I will just try to Mega Evolve right away and Waterfall, because he might be just Stealth Rock Roar, so I don't want to risk anything. So let's see what kind of Swampert this is. I'm pretty sure it just sets up the rocks. Yep. The question is, do I want to stay in this form or do I want to Mega Evolve? Because I will be taking 25% from rocks every turn, but I will keep my Intimidate. But Intimidate is probably only helpful against the Mimikyu, the Lucario as well. So we'll just go for the Waterfall right here. I do need to weaken Swampert, because Swampert is a threat because of its roar. It's stopping what my Gyarados can do, start sweeping. So just gonna Mega Evolve with Gyarados, get this Waterfall off, and see how much it does. Mold Breaker, Waterfall into Swampert. Physically defensive Swampert, and it does carry Roar, so I did make the correct play. Let's see who I'm going to be brought out into. Tapu Koko, okay. That's actually pretty helpful, because I don't really need Tapu Koko as much. And the Dazzling Gleam will do a lot of damage, so I will just go for Dazzling Gleam. I need to put the Swampert in range to where I need it to be, so I don't care if I'm really losing Tapu Koko here to an Earthquake, potentially. Oh, that Dazzling Gleam does a lot. Oh, it's a berry, though. It's a citrus berry, actually. And we will see Scald, actually, so maybe doesn't carry Earthquake, maybe carries Ice Beam instead. So if that's the case, I could 2KO the Swampert before it can KO me, unless it gets like a Freeze or a Burn. So let's go for this Dazzling Gleam. Need to get rid of Swampert before I can start sweeping. Here we go, another Scald, hopefully no Burn. Or it just KOs me, wow. I thought that was a roll, okay. What does more, Gyarados or Blaziken? 195 attack from an 80 base power, or, yeah, Blaziken does more. Blaziken definitely does more and can get its power boost. So I will go into Blaziken. I wonder if my opponent would be that kind of person who would switch into Mimikyu. Oh well. I'm going to go for the high jump kick into the Swampert. I'm going to risk it. I don't think Knockoff will pick up the well, Knockoff definitely won't pick up the Knockout. Okay, we do connect with the high jump kick. So that's one good thing out of the way. So Swampert is gone, so no more Roar potential for my opponent. So I am pretty good in that scenario. And we do have a speed boost, but Mimikyu could come out. Chandelure probably won't be coming out. I don't know what my opponent will bring out. Maybe Mimikyu, Lucario, Latios is a potential option, which I wouldn't mind, to be honest, because I could Dragon Dance in front of Latios. Chandelure is actually going to be coming out, which I do not mind. I just want to know... Blaziken faster or is Chandelure faster? I'm pretty sure if it's Scarf Chandelure, it outspeeds me by a few points. So I'm gonna actually protect here. But if he subs, that's a problem. I'm actually surprised Chandelure is coming out. Maybe I should have went to Gyarados to start Dragon Dancing. He is sub. Okay. That's interesting. So I should have just knocked off. I kind of had a gut feeling he would have had sub, but yeah, I'm just going to go for knockoff. I mean, some Chandelure can't really touch Gyarados, and the Shadow Ball shouldn't knock out Blaziken. Well, then again, it's Chandelure, base 145 special attack stat, and it could be a boosting item since we didn't see leftovers. Shadow Ball is going to come out, target down my Blaziken, which we do survive, so something good's happening, get a speed boost, and we will just go for the knockoff into Chandelure once again. We never let it start sweeping up, and if he does have something like Mimikyu in the back, I am quite okay. So knockoff will come out into the Chandelure, actually not pick up the knockout, wow. Shadow Ball is going to come out from that Chandelure and pick up the knockout Blaziken. I wonder if he has a grass move or is he Will-O-Wisp. But we will go out into Gyarados, and we're forced to click Dragon Dance at this point. We might even have to click 2, because if Latios is in the back, we're in quite a bit of trouble. So let's see what kind of moveset the Chandelure might have. If it is Will-O-Wisp, I have to hope to dodge 1 or 2. So let's go for Dragon Dance here. And see what kind of Chandelure this is. I should have went for knockoff that one turn. It's slow on Chandelure, so hopefully it's not Will-O-Wisp. And hopefully it's not like Grassium Z. It is a Z move. Oh, it's not Randy Nightmare, actually. Okay. Well, Gyarados should be able to take that. Gyarados does have a very high special defense before its Mega Evolution, and it resists as well because of its Dark typing. So let's see. I don't think this is going to do too much. Yeah, it really didn't do too much. Then again, Lucario's extreme speed. Okay, now it's what does my opponent have in the back? Because if I want to Dragon Dance up again in case Latios is in the back, I have to go for a Dragon Dance. If it's Lucario in the back, I have to attack now before I'm in extreme speed range. So I'm going to Waterfall because at least I had the chance to flinch no matter what. And if it's Mimikyu, if it's Sash Mimikyu, I have to hope that I flinch it. So let's see how this is going to work. So Chandelure does go down. We're down to our last Pokemon. Gyarados is weakened, but does have a +1 speed and attack, as Latias is my opponent's last Pokemon. I have to hope for an Ice Fang secondary effect, or that Ice Fang just KOs it. I don't know. And if it's Scarf Latias, I'm definitely screwed. So let's see. Ice Fang does connect with the Latias. I don't think this is going to KO. I wish we had Crunch. Almost. And nope. Thunderbolt should be able to finish off the game. Or not. Or not. Mega Gyarados actually coming in clutch. Nice. Was not expecting that, but Earthquake will finish off this Latias. Not going to risk a miss. And that would be the game. And of course we can Earthquake because Mold Breaker does ignore abilities such as Levitate. So Earthquake will definitely hit the Latias. And Latias goes down. And we will take 3 wins and 1 loss in today's episode. The last was disappointing for me because I got hard destroyed. But hopefully we will get better as the series continues. So if you want to see more of singles and if you enjoyed the series, please leave a like down below. It shows your support. Feel free to comment. Maybe I'll stream a singles battle spot along with the other battle spots as well. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I will see you around in another video.